Can you hear me? Turn the invite. All right, everybody. Can you hear me better? Because there was a bad little echo in here. I'm trying to make sure everybody can hear everything I'm saying. What's up, A+3 family? Okay. Yeah, we heard a bad echo on our end, so we wanted to make sure everybody was, can see us and everything like that. It's not just me. I was just trying to make sure we got everything up and running. You on, Shawn?
No, hey y'all, Shawn.
Hey, this is KC.
On vacay mode, having a little technical difficulty, just a little bit, but otherwise we good.
Yeah, there's supposed to be National Taco Day, but we had a terrible taco day. Seriously.
Got a little burnt there. We thought that supposed to be Taco Day, but they claim that it's not Taco Day, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, we were supposed to be something going on. False advertisement, wasting our time and stuff like that. Drink was terrible, But hey, that's what happens. You know, so that's what it is. But we're trying to hurry up and get to y'all. They kind of wasted our time for a little bit. Tonight, it's our first Friday. This is our official Friday night live that we're going to be doing every Friday. So we want to make sure that we was tuning in with you guys. Cause we want to make sure that
So what y'all got going tonight on your Friday night? Besides the National Taco Day that's not tonight. I know a lot of you guys had a question about Mr. Sancho's and how do we like it after we had put that video out. Mr. Sancho's was really cool and laid back, and I mean it was cool and laid back, and they had a lot of good food. I know you probably noticed on one of our videos we talk about the food a bunch because they had like so many options to choose from. Um, oh hey El Cooper.
can everybody hear Shawn pretty well? Trying to make sure our there's
Well, you
Uncle. Can everybody hear us now? Pretty good. Oh, you at
what's
Starbucks? Hey, bring me what? A caramel frappuccino with hazel. You know,
who's this? Oh, A+3's at Starbucks. What you
yeah.
getting from Starbucks? A+3. I'm just wondering on a Friday evening.
Oh, she's a caramel frappuccino. What's up, noisy crew? I see you out there. Just want to make sure everything was okay.
Yeah, trying to make sure everybody can hear me.
Trying some new features to see if it's coming out all right.
Oh, I think A+3 said it seems good. Hey, noisy crew. Yeah, yeah, we good.
Yeah, so tonight, every night we're gonna be having what they say, open mic night. So we're gonna have some Q&As on trips and stuff like that. If there's anything that you guys want to get into and stuff like that, or what y'all got going on for the weekend. But first, we're gonna let you know what's going on with us and what we have in store tomorrow. For those that know about this band, the SOS band is a free concert in Missouri City, Texas. That we're going to be going to tomorrow. Free concert, which is cool. I know it's going to be crowded. It's going to be probably what's it? It's around four
Woo.
to ten.
It's gonna, it's yeah, it's from 4 to 10. I'm pretty sure they're gonna expect a real large crowd. I don't know, a couple of hundred probably, because I mean, who don't want to go see the SOS band for free? And especially if they're gonna be out here playing at a concert today, actually tonight at the Financial Center. They should be playing, and then they're gonna come to Missouri City and do a free concert. So who don't want a free concert? So we definitely gonna be out there to support that. Probably take a little lunch and what have you, just to hang out there. So if y'all in the area, go ahead and grab your lawn chairs, grab whatever it is to make you comfortable. Come on out, come down and join us. We'll definitely be down there.
Yeah.
April 3 says she wish she can go. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be fun, especially the weather is finally starting to cool down. So it should be pretty good tomorrow. Hopefully it stay that way. I know it's still going. They say pretty good, but I know it's still probably a little bit of humidity up in there. So we would have to kind of play that part by ear though.
Yeah, it ain't cooled down enough for me though. Man, it's still hot. I'm not with this. This weather is no joke. Yep, this weather is no joke. So yeah, we've been deciding on little different things with the challenge stuff like that to help help everybody out and stuff like that. So we've been doing that as well. We've been coming up with different ideas for different trips. We're planning a few trips coming up. We definitely trying to do another cruise on Vista out of Galveston. Also, too, we're looking at the panorama. You know what I'm saying? The panorama is definitely a ship we're interested in going on. It's one of the newer ships. What's up? What's up, Angela? Glad to see you again.
You not late. You right on time as usual.
Oh yeah,
So
you right on time.
Thanks for joining us on our live stream tonight.
Yeah, Angela, I saw you in the live stream over at the other, the other folks. I forgot who it was, but I do know, but I ain't giving them a shout out like that. But yeah, I saw you over there in that one, and it was pretty cool. It was beautiful scenery and nice. Little, which one we was in? Because I was looking at a few of them. But yeah.
uh, um, A+3 says she with you, KC is still hot.
Hey, you guys, don't forget to thumbs up the video. You know what I'm saying? We really appreciate it. It helps add to the content of our video. Also, too, it's good support and everything, too. But how's everybody doing on a beautiful Friday? It was a beautiful Friday. It didn't rain. It wasn't hot. It was hot, but it wasn't that hot. You know what I'm saying? It was a good day because the Houston Astros won. So thumbs up to the Houston Astros.
So today everybody had their shirts on. Everywhere everybody had their shirts on representing the Astros. I know what's the man named Money Mike, Mattress Mike. He put a bunch of money down on this game.
What he put about $10 million or something like that?
I had never seen anything done like that. But he put they kept showing him on the news. He put like $3 million down on these Astros, and I mean they won. So he won like a bunch of money.
It's not as good as it looked. I'm about to throw some rum up in there. Yeah, that.
Yeah, we went to what's that place called?
Oh, let me catch up on all those that are new up in here. What we did was we went to today was a National Taco Day, and then we went to a place called Fuzzy Taco. Now, I'm not gonna hate on it. Last year was better than this year because this year they were trying to do a little trickery where they did the deal the day before, but National Taco Day is today, so they were trying to play games with that. But yeah, we had a couple of run-ins with some bad experience up there, but I'm not gonna let it get me down. I might come back and try it out another day, but yeah, it was.
Today, 2 thumbs down on that one. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, right now, no. They're trying to be slick.
A+3 says she don't see where the thumbs up at, so
you have to click out on the little triangle. I mean the X, and then it'll take the chat down. You press thumbs up and then click back live chat and put you back into the chat.
Angela said it was cold in Cleveland, Ohio. We might have a short fall as usual. Well, shoot, send over some of that snow over here because it's hot over here still. I'm just want some good weather. I'm ready for the season to change.
What's up, Dylan? How about pronounced it right? What's up, buddy? How you been, man? Good to see you in the room.
Hope all is well.
It's cold. Hey, you need to bring that coldness over here, Angela. We sure need that cold weather.
Mhm.
Seriously, I can't take this heat. It ain't even the heat; it's the humidity. The humidity is bad to work in, to move around in, and stuff like that. It's always wet and moist all the time, so you're always feeling sticky. You know what I'm saying? So it's just sometimes it can be a headache. But yeah, hopefully next year, so we're planning a lot of different little trips and stuff like that. We're going to be doing probably about four different ones. Hopefully, we're going to be able to make it to Vegas. That's one of our main trips that we're trying to get into. We got some friends down here that want to go. So
Oh, definitely.
yeah,
That's always a good time, fun time. We've been there so many times, especially being from California. So we can't wait to whenever we get a chance, somebody want to go. We love to hit a Vegas all the time. It's our go to spot.
yeah,
So we definitely gonna try to get a video out there for you guys because there's so many cool and exciting things out there, especially good places to eat from when you go to Vegas.
what'd you say?
Oh, because I told Angela to send some of the snow over here. So she said, "Oh no, Shawn, not the S word, girlfriend." I know that I can only imagine you have to shovel and do all that just to get to work, man. I don't know. They probably would have been fired me. I don't know if I can deal with that snow like that. That's just too much. But hey, Ohio, I heard too much about that.
It's not that. It really not that far from you.
Huh?
Uh, uh, you might move to Vegas in a couple of years.
No, I'm not going.
Oh, Nevada. What part? Is it Nevada or Vegas area or what was the other place? It's a few places in Las Vegas.
She said her oldest daughter is moving to Nevada sometime next year.
Mm,
If you don't mind me asking why she moving to Nevada, I'm just wondering. Out of all places, there's like so many places to choose from.
yeah.
Oh, Henderson.
Oh, that's right around the corner. That's Las Vegas. It's a Henderson.
It's a Henderson or Summerlin.
That's
Summerlin.
they're all in the area of each other.
I remember they have some really nice resorts out there in Henderson. A lot of the nice resorts are actually further out. So I mean that's pretty cool.
Didn't we go to Lake Henderson?
We sure did. We went to Lake Henderson and I can't remember why we went there, but I know I think it was like a hotel or something, being like hanging out there and staying the night there, like But that was a good while back. I would have to really think about that. But Vegas is it's fun. To live there, I don't know if that's something I would actually want to live, but for a good time, it's a great little traveling spot to go travel and have a good time and leave. So, but I mean, if you're sick
Exactly.
of the snow, it's hot enough over there.
Yeah, my pops didn't like that Chicago snow, so that's why he moved all the way across the world to California. And he ain't never moved back. That's kind of funny. He never moved back. He rarely even went to go visit his family because he didn't like the snow. A lot of people that actually live in the snow do move. You know,
That's crazy. I'm good on the snow. It's just too much work for me. Um,
but yeah,
so is it didn't? Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Are you planning on cruising or going on any trips anytime soon? Um, um, or I'm just trying to find out where everybody is decided to port from or leave from to get a better idea. Maybe there's some far destination that you guys plan on traveling soon. And then I know that there are a lot of Australia and even Egypt trips coming up.
let me see if I.
So I mean that's always a good time and cool. Um, anybody know of any like nice retreat somewhere like? outside of the country that they actually been to and can recommend. And just trying to do, just trying to figure that out. And everybody, I mean, Angela, I was wondering what time is it right now where you at? I know we going on live, and a lot of time you said that you be joining us a little bit later. So I know you probably guys probably noticed on our latest videos that the video we kind of let out on Wednesday and Thursday, we were dancing a little bit in the beginning of the video. So just trying to show y'all a little bit more of our personality. We really enjoy giving tips about different things, and we have a good time doing it. And we really enjoy traveling. So we so glad that you guys came in tonight to join us. If you guys have any questions on any kind of cruise or trips, let us know. Somebody asked about how much was that couple, I think, package at Mr. Sancho's. And if I can remember correctly, I think it was around 230, and that's per couple, and it lasts for while you're there for the day, so that's always a good time.
I jumped on there.
Hmm. Oh, so as you okay, she's a whole hour ahead of us. Right now for us is 9:20, and over
Okay,
there for
right.
her is 10:20. So I could definitely understand that.
Do you guys time change when it was it this is fall, so it's fall forward or go forward, or you guys stay the same? Oh, I was going to ask you guys, like you mentioned about the video, like, what do you guys think about the new set? We decided to change up the background, change up the set, the scenery, and stuff like that. So I was wondering if, how did you guys like the new way we doing the setup, in our videos and stuff like that? Because we wanted to, change it around, give you guys a different scenery and stuff like that.
Yeah, so because it has a nice little background and what have you. Um, what she said? Oh,
Oh, you haven't been out of the country yet? Uh, um, we got to give you an abbreviation of your name because that's too long. Plus three. We're gonna call you three.
plus
We're
three.
gonna do you plus family. Yeah, that's too long of a name to try to say over and over.
Angela says she only been to Canada, but that was a year ago. Now my youngest had traveled to Europe. Yep, we do the time change. You asked about the time change.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you move back. 'Cause I think Arizona doesn't move their time, and I think they're trying to stop all the time change altogether. I heard about that, so that's gonna throw everybody for a loop. You know what I'm saying, when they get that ready and started.
Plus three said, have you all been to Alaska? No, I haven't been to Alaska. Was Alaska?
Yeah, yeah, man.
No, not Alaska. Um,
I haven't been to Alaska, but my mom and dad they went because there's a Alaskan cruise out of Seattle. It's a 7 day, or you can go on a 14 day from Los Angeles to Alaska as a round trip because they have a one way where we went to what was it? We ported out of L.A. and went straight up to what is it?
Canada. You gotta
Yeah,
go to Canada.
Canada. But we stopped at Seattle. We went to Canada, and we went to two ports in Canada. I mean, not two ports, to two locations. Yeah, two ports. We went to man, that's a long time ago, but
So y'all went all the way up there. How did y'all get back?
we had to take the train back actually. But that customs was really hectic because we had to take a bus back into the U.S. So we had to take all of our luggage off. Everybody on the Greyhound had to take their luggage off and walk through customs one by one. They had to check every single body's luggage one by one.
Ooh, that's a long
You know what I'm
time.
saying? So that was a long time. It took us about 2 hours to go from Canada to what was it? Washington, and then we took a train from Washington all the way in. But anyway, um, it was cool. But we went to Vancouver, Canada, and Victoria. I mean, Victoria is so beautiful. They had the botanical gardens. You had to go. I mean, it was just breathtaking. Also too, they had a parade that same day too, where they had people playing the bagpipes. Where the guys wearing those little kilts or skirts or whatever.
Yeah,
You know,
cute.
yeah.
Um, plus three said that she haven't. She oh no no I was already. Oh, plus three said I would love to do a 14-day cruise. I'm wondering now because I mean I haven't had a chance to look in a long time if like all these cruises that go like out of the country, like you said to Alaska, what have you, do they do round or do they you have to like kind of fly back in or get another way back? But 14-day cruise, I mean I can only imagine 2 weeks of fun, not cleaning, not cooking, just relaxing and having a good time. I don't mind that. I mean, that sounds like a good time. But imagine how many ports you would stop at 14 days. I'm thinking you have to stop at least I don't know a good
Hey, David, Aaron. Good to see y'all in the building. We was telling everybody we was doing what was it, National Taco Day. It didn't turn out too tacolish, but anyway, I know I made that word up, but it didn't come out too pretty good. But hey, we were trying to go for Taco Day. Like they said, stick to your Taco Tuesday.
Hey Dave. Now you said if it was you, it was Dave on here, so I'm making sure it is Dave on here tonight.
What's say?
Forgive me because I haven't watched your video on doing cheap cruises yet. I'm watching it after the live stream, but wanted to know how much money do you all think is?
Reason you talking about? What was the
I don't
rest?
see. I don't see the rest of the
Oh,
question.
that's what it. The next was right here.
Oh, responsible to take on a cruise. I
Uh,
know. Oh, go ahead.
oh, I'm sorry. You want to answer?
No, no, I was just reading the whole question.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you what we do normally do. It depends on how many days that you're going on a cruise. If you're doing a 7 day, then you have to think about okay what you're gonna spend on a ship. If you got a drink package, more likely, I know you told me you're not doing no drink, so um, you look at $100 a day. So or just 100, say $100 a day. So that's like $700 and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And if you're not really planning to buy anything off the ship, then that $7 still could come in handy because you're not gonna spend the entire 700 on the ship. It just depends on. Some people are big gamblers, so they go to the casino a lot. Some people are big drinkers and they drink a lot. So if we know you cut out the drinking part and just do the basic. But if you're going to those specialty restaurants, I know you might not hit them up every day, so they might be your average around 40 or $50 for a 3 or 4 course meal. So you have to average that in. So normally that's why I say about the average price. What I'm saying, you can carry with you say the minimum of no more than $500. Now the smaller trip, you can be about 500 between or $200 or $300. Just depends.
Yeah,
You know.
because even though you're there those couple of days, there's only so much you could do in a day, and it's not too much that you're going to be purchasing off the ship unless you actually like go shopping, off the ship or whatever. Even though you say you're not a big shopper, but it's not that much stuff unless you do an excursion to spend your money on, honestly. Or, unless you like buying like different little trinkets and stuff from different places. Um, and I mean that's what we do. We just we take a little bit of cash accordingly to where we're going, especially if we decide to do an excursion. It just varies sometimes.
I think the longest cruise that I've ever been on is a Disney cruise where it was a 9 day cruise and stuff like that. So it was on land, off land, but they considered that a 9 day cruise and stuff like that because we were in Disney World when I went, and so we did the, you know, uh, did the on land parks, and then we did the off land. But actually, the most I've ever did was 7. If you talk about consecutive cruise trip, is 7.
Yeah, 7 for me too. I guess that's the magic number. um, that's the longest cruise I've ever been on, and 7 for me is good. I can see people do 14 or what have you, but usually by the 7 day, I had a good time. I'm relaxed. I'm ready to head back. So for me, 7 is good. When I try to do like a little, 4 or 5 days, it seems like it goes so fast. It's like one day you're all excited and you're about to, you're taking pictures and you're jumping on a cruise, and then next thing you know, it's time to pack your things and leave. So I mean, I like 7 days, out of any of the other days I had to choose from. Um, and
No, I mean, Angela, some people do because they over exaggerate on what to bring and stuff like that. Sometimes feel comfortable. Like if you want a worry free cruise, then I could say around $1,000 per person. To, you know what I'm saying? But I believe me, you're not gonna spend all of that money, unless you frivolously spending your money. You know what I'm saying? But we don't go over our amount of money to even for if I had a specific thing that I wanted to buy, then yes, I might spend more than what my cruise. But we always get good cruise deals, so anything that I bring on the ship gonna be more than what I pay for the room because the room they're always reasonable. We know how to hunt down the cheapest rates on the cruises and still have a wonderful time because we don't be stuck at the bottom of the cruise ship either. We be actually having the best rooms and probably paying. I think we did a 7 day cruise and we paid no more than $600, not a piece between the two of us. You know what I'm saying? It was about 780 something like that.
yeah, around there somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
it's all about what you look for, and also too we're members of
Oh,
Carnival and Royal Caribbean, so we be getting discounts too. But those mailing discounts, if you start getting into their mailing list, they'll send you a lot of free upgrades and stuff like that.
yeah, Disneyland is cool. She said, I can't wait to take my kids to Disneyland, but just know that Disney cruises are way, way more expensive than the other cruise line because, I mean, of course, they're catering kids, so they definitely gonna want your money. Like
Yeah.
my husband would say, Mickey Mouse always has his hand out like this.
On everywhere you walk around that whole entire park and ship, you'll see Mickey hand out like this. Always got his hand extended out. You know what I'm saying? What was that? Well, we said what MGM mean? Mickey got money. You know,
I
because
like that.
he always. I mean, it's expensive. It was. I went in '04. Was it '02 to Disney World? I mean Disneyland. I mean take the cruise, and that was shit was new back then, and it took us. We spent a lot of money on that. I think it was like
That was a while back, so
I think it
just imagine
was
now.
2,800 per person to go, but it was a 9 day cruise, so it was cool. It included, you know how now they have those specialty restaurants where when we went on the Disney, everything was paid for. So no matter where we went, everything. So the desserts, the specialty restaurants, the regular restaurants, everything was included. All this, trying to add, this all the money thing for these cruises nowadays.
Dave said his longest cruise he's been on is an 11-day cruise. And
Ooh,
how far is your drive to Galveston? Galveston is about an hour away from us. So the drive, I mean, it's a really easy drive. It's not like, you're stuck in a bunch of traffic or whatever. It's a pretty smooth drive, but it's about 1 hour away. Um,
yeah, it's cool. I mean, it may be 45 minutes to an hour, but when you're on vacay mode, you don't even think about how long it. Seriously, you don't even think about how long it take you to get to the port because once we there, we everything is cruise, trip, travel, everything is in our mind. So it's like we just forget the world, for a minute, for those days. We don't even remember, really how long it takes. But it doesn't take that long for Galveston.
no.
From us, from even from the hobby airport, it takes probably 30 minutes to get there. But we get on the expressway or whatever they call it, the toll road out here, and shoot straight down, and we
We there.
yeah
We just leave early, get there on time, and that's good. And even depend on traffic, it's still not too bad of a drive, especially most of the time when you're going for a cruise. You know, you're going early in the morning anyways, and you're leaving in the middle of the day, so when traffic is not that bad.
I'm
So
Angela. I have experienced every single one of the type of cruises. I mean the rooms other than the suites. I've done the balcony before. It was wonderful. When we went to Alaska, we were able to see the whales. Inside cabin, we get that a lot. It's nice because if you want to sleep, say it's just pitch black. So say that's one of the best sleeps in the world. Ocean view, to me, that's just a teaser. I mean, it's cool. I had a window. I had a ocean view, and I had was a picture window. It was big. It was nice and stuff like that. But one of the cruises, I had a window, and you see people walking back and forth by your window, and I didn't like that. So, it just depends on what part of the ship you're on, because you could be on the deck where people walking back and forth.
I don't know. To me, if I had to, my preference would be definitely I can do interior, but I'm not a big fan of the ocean view or a balcony. Never tried to sleep before either, so I mean that's what that is. But preferably balcony suite. That's the one I think I like the best.
You sign up for the loyal reward program. Who has the loyal reward program? Let me see. Is that
I think that's Royal Caribbean,
But Royal Caribbean ain't it the anchor? Ain't
or is that Carnival?
this the
Well, I
car?
get them confused.
I think that's the carnival one for the royal one. I mean the carnival one, and the royal is the Anchor Society or Anchor. It's
We
something like
talk
that.
about them so much, it's starting to blend a little
Yeah.
bit. But those rewards, lower rewards programs are always cool because it gets you to earn points when you go on your different cruises, and I mean you get lots of coupons in your email. So I mean, like Dave said, it's a great thing to sign up for, and you even get like sometimes champagne or wine in your room or all these different offers, water, just depend on where you rank at in your points level. So
I had a question for Dave and Aaron. Well, this is a question for the entire room. Now, Dave, when going on your cruises, do you just stick with Carnival, or are you Royal, or do you have your favorites, or it doesn't matter when you go on a cruise? And this is a question across the board for everybody. Because for us, I go on all the cruise lines. The only cruise line I have not been on was Celebrity, and what's that?
MGM,
M
that what
M
it called?
no M
MSG.
MCS or something
Yeah,
like that. I haven't
yeah,
been on
something like that.
MCS, and I was looking at another guide in their channel, and they were over in Tokyo, so I wanted to go over to that cruise. That cruise is pretty beautiful. It was an 8 day. Go to 8 ports, and I was definitely looking at that. Hey, Venus, I'm glad you was able to jump in here. You
Hey,
know what I'm saying?
Venus eats.
That's my Chi-Town folks right there.
Oh, that's what that is.
But
Okay, that's
I
cool.
told her we're gonna have to collaborate with her because she in Vegas.
Oh, Chi-Town in Vegas. What a mix.
She a newbie though in Vegas.
Nice.
Yeah, she a newbie. You know what I'm saying? So I told her we can show her around the local stuff, what's going on in Vegas, what to get into, stuff like that. I was telling her about Kabuki, Sean.
Ah, if you love sushi, Kabuki is the place to be. That's our spot right there. We love love. That's a capital love on Kabuki. So definitely check them out. You in Vegas, I think you're gonna really like it.
Aaron, you said do they have shuttles for the airport? They do have shuttles that go straight there. Carnival has a shuttle that goes straight out of Galveston. I mean, it goes straight out of Hobby, straight there. But they
Hmm.
also too have shuttles, just like $40 to get you there and back. So that's one thing that's good about Galveston Airport. They have a specific shuttle line. I had to get back to you about that, but yeah, they do have a specific shuttle line.
Okay.
She said hashtag Shy Town.
Chi-town.
You
How
know,
long you been in Vegas, Venus?
but Angela say, well, I've never cruised before, but I'm supposedly going on a cruise, by myself in December. If someone stopped having financial, if you say, oh, you talking about yourself? If people stop having financial emergency, so I'll be selling to Norwegian, selling on Norwegian, right?
So this will be your first cruise and you're going on Norwegian line. Is Norwegian is West sails out in Ohio, or do they have other cruise line, or is that the main one out there? Oh, Venus says she's been in Vegas now for 3 months. So for 3 months, I mean, what's going on out there? What are some of your hot spots or places that you like out there? Especially you Venus Eat, so I know you're getting around to some good little spots.
Oh, Venus be getting down. Oh, well, let me Venus. I checked out your other page. I definitely want to check out. Oh, I need to talk to you more about the merchant for Amazon because I definitely be interested in that. I was looking over some of your videos, but I'm kind of specific, so I want to know exactly, saying what I need to do or what you could tell me which videos I need to check out. But anyway, um, back to the vacation. Sorry to get off of some business
That's
stuff.
cool. Now, Angela was talking about when you talking about if she can get it. She said she was talking about her begging kids and grandkids. So,
You got to tell them you broke. You ain't got nothing. So they
oh,
won't be.
she said nothing. Actually, no cruise sales out of Ohio. She has to fly into Florida or New York, or LA, or somewhere else, but they don't have no ports. So if you're going in December, then what port are you going to?
She said between Florida and New York.
Oh,
She has to
okay.
fly Florida, to Florida, New York, or LA.
Dave, okay, yeah, you're right. I should have known that because I talk
Yeah.
about that. He said Carnival called it the VIFP program, which stands for Very Important and Fun Person. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
You're right about that. So, Anchor Society got to be. I know that's Royal Caribbean. So,
Yeah, it's called Crown and Anchor Society, something like that for
mhm.
Royal Caribbean and stuff like that. So we got both of them because we got to stop thinning out our days so we can accumulate enough for one cruise so we can become one of the platinum and diamond for Carnival. See, my mom and them,
They
they
diamonds.
platinum,
They
diamond.
whatever the highest ranking one is.
Yeah,
That's
for
great.
Royal
Royal
Caribbean,
Caribbean.
they were getting free pictures, free drinks every single day.
They
You
have
know,
little VIP rooms, all kinds of stuff. So I mean, if you're planning on doing a lot of cruises, nothing. Might as well you sign up for it because there's a lot of little free little perks that comes with being part of their their rewards member.
oh, okay.
So
So
definitely.
you prefer, Carnival? Yeah, I had, I never had a bad experience with Carnival. I was just told wrong, so I never actually went to Carnival. To in the beginning when I first started, I was always Royal Caribbean for years, and then we decided let's try it out. It was funny, actually. It was a free cruise we were given, and that's how we tried it out, and we liked it ever since. But we see saw, excuse me, we see saw on both, but Shawn didn't have a good experience on Royal the first time she got it because I pumped it up so much because all the little amenities and the things they did, they stopped doing.
Yeah,
So every
a lot of things changed over the years. So by the time I actually went to go, let me try them out. My first experience in Royal wasn't the best, and I didn't rate them too high. But I mean, right now it's kind of in between. I can do either or, just depending on the season or day, what it is that I'm trying to do.
Venus, I'm gonna definitely get with you about that. Um, because I have Teespring. I have created all of my T-shirts and stuff like that. But I do my own designs and stuff like that. So I'm interested in what you were talking about because I seen one of your videos where you talk about the cat and try to figure out how to make clever ways to make a T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I did go through your video. So, but I'm just trying to figure out the basics first of what to go about doing it.
Angela cracks me up. She said, I'm trying to fly into Florida, LA, or New Orleans. Um, oh, basically to the hell with New York in December. I'm trying to escape the cold. Not gonna run into
Well,
it.
come straight to LA because you ain't gonna deal with none of that weather. Perfect weather. You ain't gonna have no problem traveling through it. You be good. New
Mhm.
Orleans, I'm not familiar with New Orleans much. They're a sea city, so area. So a lot of people go out of there too. What's up, Caesar Gonzalez?
Oh, thanks, Dave, for the info. MSC, Mediterranean Shipping Company. So yeah, I don't know too much about the MSC. That's definitely a cruise line I've never been on, but it always looks like they're going somewhere fabulous when you see different commercial or advertising and stuff like that. So I may want to check them out one day.
Yeah, I'm not very familiar with that cruise line yet, but I'm gonna check them out. I did see them on a couple of I think what is it, Cruise Critic conversations, and so I was looking at them, but I wasn't interested in them right away, because a lot of them don't cruise out of here, and it's weird that a lot of these cruise lines that we don't really hear much about, they're seasonal, so they don't always cruise all the time. So we got a little issue, So I want to a cruise that have options. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I want to go. Who said? What'd you say?
And she's comparing to our Royal Downs like the first time that I went to Red Lobster. Everybody hyped up the food so that I was excited to go. By the time I left, I was like, hell, I could have made this at home, LOL. Yeah, I remember back in the day, people always used to pump Red Lobster up, and I mean, it's to me nothing special. The only thing they had was a biscuit, which they actually sell in the stores now. So that's not it's not that exciting. But I hear what you're saying. That's pretty much how I felt about Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean was KC pumped it up a bunch, and along with other people. And when I went there, I was like, I just wasn't that impressed by it. So maybe I gotta try one of their bigger, newer ships that can be, make a difference too.
Now Dave and Aaron, Adventures of David and Aaron, they said that Norwegian has a solo cabin. If you want to cruise. So Angela, that might be something you might want to go check out. I didn't know that. But that's
Oh,
cool.
that's good
You
to
don't have to
know
pay
because
two occupancy. That's good.
there's a lot of people that cruise solo. So I mean, I think the cruise ship should offer, solo rooms. Like, why not? Not everybody is married or have a significant other, what have you. Maybe and you just maybe want to travel, go somewhere by yourself. Because I know people that are married, but they may like to travel, but their husband or wife don't, so they end up going, by themselves sometimes too. So that's a good thing. What
You
did
know
you
what
say?
I'm what I'm gonna do is I know I have a buddy out here from New Orleans and he just moved to Texas. I mean, about a year ago, and he been trying to get me down to New Orleans. I'm gonna try it one
Oh
day.
yeah.
I mean, I gotta go. I can't pass up my sister in Mobile. I gotta go her first, and then go down to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Before I go there, so I gotta go check her out first. But it's gonna be it's gonna be a full trip for me. But I heard the food is off the hook out there. I know I be seeing, I be watching Diners, Drives, and Dives, and they be showing that food, boy. And what was the other one? Man versus Food.
Oh yeah,
Man,
definitely.
and all that Cajun food. Oh man, so I gotta get out there and see what they got going on. I'm gonna take a little adventure out there.
Our next cruise is in February of 2020. We definitely should be cruising to Belize in February. So, Dave, that's when our next cruise is coming up.
Yeah,
And
out of Galveston. We're going on the Vista. We wanted to try something else, but it's nothing we can come up with right now that's around that time. Because most of the cruises are that go out, they're around spring break, and it don't fit the schedule. And I'm not gonna go on spring break. You know, they count too wild on them. I don't mind it, but when I'm having a good time and it's on our anniversary cruise, our trip, I'm relaxing, chilling the whole entire time. Now, we're gonna turn it up in November. Everybody knows that, right? Gonzalez.
um, what she say?
uh, oh yeah, they have a
What
whole.
is your level on the carnival now? Um, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that, Dave. I'm not even sure what it is because it's supposed to be moving up another notch. So I'm definitely gonna have to look at it and get
I
back
forgot
to
what
you.
color it is, but we just passed 25. Something like that. I think she's 20. She just got 25. I think I'm bigger than that, but I had to look at it. You
Oh.
know.
Somebody said, "Oh yeah, they have a whole department dedicated just to solo cruisers. They even have their own solo lounge and stuff." I mean,
What?
that's cool, but I mean, I don't think they need a solo lounge. Like everybody come out and mingle, but I know that. I mean, that's news for me. I know they had a dedicated spot that that they just did. I mean, that's cool though, because there's a lot of people that that's one of their main concern is to go out, on these solo, going by themselves. Should they do it or should they not do it? But I mean, now if the cruise lines are catering to people that are single, why not? They just made easier for them to get out and cruise and have a good time. So, I mean, that's good to know. I'm definitely going to have to look into that a little bit more. And I wonder is that solo cruises only on like what cruise line is that on? That's what I'm wondering about.
Oh, they have the. I just saw that, Angela, about the in Mobile, about the slave ship. You know what I'm saying? About the little history going on over there. Reportedly, they had the last no slave ship. Look, I'm not trying to get caught up nowhere. They trying to put me down as slave. I ain't gonna be no 13 years of slavery. What 14 years? What was that? Get me caught up in the
Man,
modern day slavery, noob.
that's
No, I'm
funny.
just being funny about that. Just joking.
What she say?
What was that?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be popping.
Oh yeah, you know it. Caesar know it's gonna be cracking in November. It's gonna be straight turned up. you know.
So if you guys want to know, in November we're going on a cruise to Belize. The whole fam bam and everything, and we're leaving out of Galveston, so it should definitely be fun. I invite everybody to come out and join. It's gonna be a good time. You get to see Shawn and KC how we do our vacay mode while we're out there on
Oh,
that
believe me,
cruise
look, on
ship.
our anniversary, we're gonna turn it up too. But I'm saying we're gonna have a crew out, what I'm saying, in November. So if y'all wanna come down, come on through. Cause it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. We what I'm saying, we really have a good time. Aaron, I was gonna ask you, I mean Dave and Aaron, I say both of your names because they just go together. Are you going with Sharon of the Sea to on their group cruise? 'Cause I know you just got off a cruise, but I know they have one coming up. Because I know a few people were talking about going, but I'm not going on that one.
Yeah. I'm meant to get on that panorama. I don't know when Dave plan on going, but I remember you mentioned it the last time. I can't remember your exact dates, but I do want to check out that new panorama ship leaving out of California. So that should definitely be a good time.
Yeah, how you doing over there?
It's pretty
Better?
good. I just like to set it up so I can
No,
see.
that better.
Huh?
The top better.
Oh, they about the same 47.
No, I got the cord right here if you need it.
Oh,
But anyway,
sorry, y'all. We just checking, making sure all our tech stuff is up and running.
yeah, we don't want
Before
us
we
to go out
talk and
on
then
you.
bloop. You
You
know
know
how
what I'm
that
saying?
goes. You guys, please don't
Oh,
forget
okay.
to thumbs up while y'all in here. I see some other people joining in. Welcome. If you just, join in, it's how you say, supposed to be National Taco Friday. You know.
Okay, so what Angela say? I gotta read.
Oh, she said so she learned all those line dance. I can't embarrass Shawn with the moves. I
It's
got
okay. If
that.
you got the basics down on the two step, you got it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the cha cha to me, the 1 2 1 2 3. Hey, you can do that in any music with that song. You know what I'm saying? With that dance, but line dances, just make sure you do a short one that might have like 5 steps. You get into that 10 steps, I might get to forgetting my 7 step. So, you know what I'm saying? You may want to do a short one.
You're not gonna embarrass me. Most of the time, out there just having a good time, having fun. I'm not even watching to make sure somebody doing their step right now. You move with the crowd. The crowd move left. You swing left, crowd swing right, you swing right. Everybody's out there to have a good time. So I mean, it's gonna be your first cruise. I know you said in December. Just get out there, have a good time, dance. I mean, if you know the line dances, you do. If you don't, I mean, by the time the cruise over, you're gonna learn majority of them anyways, because they even teach you some of the dances on the cruise while you're on there. So you definitely
Hmm.
gonna be able to get to do that. She said, if you knew what I knew, Casey, you wouldn't be saying that.
I add myself back in. Sorry about that,
Yeah,
guys.
we got a little technical difficulty, but
Pressing too many buttons. You know what I'm saying? Do it too much.
just trying to make sure we, get and answer the right question. Um,
Venus, you still in here? I'm not sure if you. I know you had a long day today. You were live for a while, but what side of Vegas you were in? What part of Vegas that you're located in, Venus?
Oh, Dave, we love the Vista. We've been on the Vista before, and it was an awesome, awesome, awesome ship. Really pretty. I mean, if you haven't been on there, when you actually watch like these videos that give you tours of how the Vista is and what have you, definitely it's a really nice ship. And it has everything on there, and hopefully they just keep it up. It's one of the newest one
Yeah,
for Galveston at least. So hopefully they.
Venus. Who was it? Angela was saying that she was thinking about moving to Henderson earlier.
Oh yeah, she sure was thinking about moving over that way. And maybe you can give her little tips on Vegas and what it's
It's
like to be
far.
out
Yeah,
there.
aren't you? You're a little distance away from the strip, aren't you? In Henderson. I mean, it's still a nice neighborhood, a nice area. I know you're a little different distance from the downtown area. I know because my family they lived on the east side, towards forgot the name of the street, but anyway, like Boulder Highway and stuff like that over in the area. Charleston area. You still
we know where we know where
Hey Jazz
Henderson is.
Plus. Hopefully I said it right. Jazz Plus 6. Hey,
Hey Jazz. Dave, I know you have a little party streak in you. They know where Henderson is. They go to Vegas quite a bit. So
hey, Dave, have you been to what was it Heart Attack Burger?
or what about Hash House and Go Go?
Yeah, or what was it Palace the stations, all the stations, Fiesta Station, and all of them.
Phoenix at about 20 to 30 minutes.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Henderson. Henderson. We went up to Henderson. We actually went to the lake over there, by the hotel and stuff like that. We went on a down season. We didn't even know. We went to go visit it to see how it was. It's pretty nice. They had actually had a barbecue convention in there. We went, but it was kind of like a ghost town. They were doing some renovating out there. But yeah, we planning to get back there to Vegas.
Mhm. Um,
Oh, you know it. Yes, sir.
uh,
Yeah, I can answer that question for you. Yes, we will be turned up. Yep. I mean, you're on a ship. You gotta have a good time. I'm not gonna be turned up so much that I might fall off the ship. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna turn up and be having fun in the club, having a good time. You know,
no,
you
I
know.
think he was referring to Vegas. Oh, oh, the ship. The next year, he said you gonna
Oh yeah,
be
yeah,
having
yeah.
a
He's
good
still talking
time.
about
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Um, want to be able to
the public school summer. Oh, okay. What's that just say?
turn up. Say get turned up.
He got the drinks right there.
We just like to get out and have a good time. So much activities you can do on the ship and even off port. Now we did do a video about staying on the ship versus getting off. What is you guys' preference? Would you rather stay on or would you rather get off when you guys port somewhere? So say like you've been, but this is like if you've been to that port like a bunch of times already, would you stay on or would you get off the ship? And only reason why I ask that, because a lot of times I say, you know what, I don't want to get off the ship because I've been there so many times. But every time I go, I end up getting off the ship anyway. So I was
Mm.
just wondering, like, what do you guys think?
Oh, Dave. Oh, okay. Usually, summertime's the best time to go traveling. Venus says, I like. I'm about to pull it up. Sorry. Um, I like getting and exploring a little,
Oh, that's good.
getting off and exploring.
Oh, okay. I know that's what I was thinking, but like some places I've been so many times that I be thinking not, but I always get out to go shop. But I mean, definitely, get off and you always, you know what? Even if you do something, it seems like you always run into something different every time you get off the port, anyways. So that's why it's like one of those little tricky questions, like what would you do?
I feel you. Plus family, plus C family. Yeah. My thing is like Cozumel. It depends if I want to get off of some liquor, but I'd rather stay on the ship. I'm kind of getting bored at the same ship. I mean, ports and stuff like that. Now, the ones that I do get off on, normally I go out there and go get my liquor, from there, because normally I stock up my bar when I go to Belize or go to Honduras. Not Honduras, but what is it? Cayman, Grand Cayman.
Yeah.
They have really good prices and stuff that you can't really get here in the States. So, I bring it on, and then, but the reason why I want to try the ship, stay on there, because everybody's getting off the ship, so the boat is empty, so I can get a jacuzzi when I want to. I go eat whatever I want to, and somebody told me that they serve certain food that they don't serve when everybody's on the ship. Now I don't know how true that is, but somebody said they had oxtails at lunchtime. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what ship that was. I mean, somebody said it might have been Carnival. I'm like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure of that. And please don't forget to thumbs up the video. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. We really appreciate the support.
If you're new, definitely welcome. And
Thanks, Aaron. I mean, Dave. For, you know, for letting them know. What does he? What does it say? I took an Eastern Caribbean cruise and like to explore. See we unfortunately we was trying to go in the Caribbean and it got destroyed.
no. Oh, the Caribbean. I thought you
Yeah,
was gonna mention Cuba, because that's what we definitely was trying to go to
that was our
Cuba.
first cruise was Cuba, and I really was disappointed at the fact that they banned the port or something like that. We couldn't go. I mean, we actually could go. We probably
Wait,
have to.
no, that's not our first cruise. That's what you said.
Oh, I'm
One
sorry.
of
That
our
was
first
one
cruises.
of our first cruises that we wanted to go for our 10-year anniversary. So I should have said the whole thing out. But
Yeah.
you know, unfortunately, United States banned it. You know what I'm saying? But we can actually, fly over, but it's a lot more hassle than leaving out of the states. To try to go over there, stuff
I
like
mean, you
that.
can still.
Cause I'm sorry.
No, I was saying you can still get over there. You just can't get over there through the United States. You just have to go fly out, maybe Canada or another state to get back. To get out of here. That's the only way you can get there. Um, but I'm sorry.
What do you say, Caesar? Caesar said he paid good money. No, I feel you. I feel you if you want to get, I mean, that's part of your package. You can get off, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, to each his own. It just sometimes, if you've been to a port over and over and over, you know what it, expect. So you get tired of doing the same old thing, But if we do get off, we don't go that far, especially at ports that we really don't care to venture out too far, So we'll go to Fat Tuesdays and have a good drink. They had some good nachos there, but they had this little long drink. Ooh, it was all good. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I
What
mean
was it?
it's good. I mean it's good to explore a little bit and get out there and see new things. Um, I
Really?
know what it said.
I said I never cruised, but even on my first cruise, I already looked to stay on the ship at one
Um,
port. Well, I recommend
Only
if it's
because I want to get some spa service at a good price. You know what? They usually do give out some spa services, and I don't know if it's at the port or not, but I know like the first day that you're gonna cruise, they're gonna be trying to give you all kind of discounts and sell you stuff. And if you do want to do a spa, I would say take their offer up on that discount the first day, or you can also even when you book the cruise before it's even the cruise time, you can kind of watch their prices and they're gonna try to be enticing and give you all kind of deals so you can do a spa treatment while you're on there. I mean, that's something I definitely do every time I go on there, so I definitely recommend it. I have never had a bad massage or spa time while I was on a cruise.
Yeah, unfortunately, Venus they did ban the port. I mean, they gave us an extra cruise. I mean, they gave us we could pick any kind of cruise to go on, so we're gonna go on another one, but we couldn't go to that one. That was gonna be actually our 10-year anniversary cruise to do, going to Cuba, but
Yeah.
they banned. Yes, they banned it. It was on the news. We even did a short video on how disappointed we was about it because I mean, it was somewhere new. It wasn't the same old. And then it was crazy. One after another, the hurricane came in and tore up the Bahamas and Freeport.
Yeah.
So that was our
Because that was
second
like the second
place.
choice, a little freak, all of the little
So the
tiny
second choice,
Bahamas.
yeah, was thrown out. So we had to,
We
be
have to figure out something else that we wanted to do. So,
right.
I mean, it may not be our first option, but it is what's available to the United States, so we can go ahead and do that. But there's a lot of other places. I don't know how have any of you ever been to any of the Sandal or beaches resorts before and checked those out? And if you have, did you like it?
Right. Listen, I wanted to go. Angela said I wanted to go to Cuba so bad, and even before then, uh, it was bad then. I found out I couldn't go because I'm a government. You couldn't? Oh, government employee, and they weren't allowing us to go.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. That's crazy. I mean, you guys could have had like, all your official papers. You could have went, but I'm surprised they wouldn't let you go. But yeah. And then when they opened it
That's news
up,
to me. I know
it
that's
wasn't
something
even
to look
open
up.
up but a short period of time.
True. I don't know if it was maybe a year or two, if that long.
Uh, Aaron said, "Yes, we've been there." Yeah, Aaron, yeah, everywhere.
How did you like Cuba? And when you was there, what did you do, Dave?
You ever tried the all inclusive? I have, uh, um, when I was younger. I mean, I ain't that old, but yeah. What I was just saying, and it was. I had a good time, but you just stuck in one location. That's the only difference about all inclusive resort. You know what I'm saying? But I think I want to do Jamaica. They have a all exclusive resort. They have a few all exclusive resorts in Jamaica. So and in Cancun, Mexico. But they've been having a lot of issues in Mexico. But we be kind of like leery about going over there because I don't want to have no issues. I'm gonna stay on the ship if I hear any more problems with Mexico. But yeah, we want to try sandals out. Sandals I heard has been a nice one. When we go into we want to go, but they also too. I mean, okay, we go about. We want to have a good time, but we don't want to break the bank as well. That's the same thing because it's like I rather have my cash in my hand and do whatever I want to do. But one thing about sandals is so beautiful. Everything is included. And it's something that actually, if you want to do something on a solo, you and your spouse, I feel sandals is the place to go because they ask you what kind of liquor you want in the room. They put you full bottles in the room. They serve you hand and foot. Everything is included like a ship, but you just got one location. They have tours too. They're included depending on what package you got. So I mean, it's really great.
Yeah, they got all kind of package, all kind of rooms. I mean, when they say all exclusive, they mean that. I mean, everything you possibly want: drinks, food, excursions. Even though you're stuck at one location, they still have vehicles and stuff that can take you out and about if you want to see other parts of where you're at. So that's
Yeah.
always a good
And
thing.
see, Venus. Now I feel you with that. Now I'd rather bring a bottle of water from the ship, but I'm not gonna drink that over there. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember that we're foreigners over there. They stomach might, welcome the water, but I'm not gonna be on messing up my rest of my cruise stuck in a bedroom. So I'll be real cautious of that. Drinking over there. So they always recommend don't drink the water of the Dominican Republic. A lot of people been dying. It's a lot of little situations going over there. Some people say it's the food. Some people say it's in the water or drinking or something like that. Look, just cut that all out. My ship got everything I need. I just bring my bottle with me and walk back on that ship. I'm not eating nothing. I just buy some souvenirs, nothing edible, and get back on my ship. And you might not even get me off the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you say?
Which one? Back in 2001, before I got married to my second husband, I wanted to do sandals for our honeymoon, but we went to Canada instead. I didn't even know that sandals still exist, was still in existence.
Oh
Oh yeah,
yes.
they ain't went nowhere.
They upgrade. They got one in
Absolutely.
Barbados. They got three in Jamaica. They got one in it's a few places. They got a lot. They got a lot of them. They upgraded them, and they also too got villas now that's sitting in the water. What I'm saying? So they have upgraded a lot now. Nowadays, it's really nice. Yeah, no, I feel you, Caesar, with that. I'm not trying to break the bank for nobody. I mean, I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have a good time, but I'm not gonna be coming back home and I got to owe money.
Right.
I'm gonna have mine thought through. Forget that.
You
Uh,
all should try to do a cruise to Japan on Princess if you can get reasonable flights. That's in that way you all can learn how to speak Japanese together or go to Africa and learn to speak French.
right. Well, I don't know if I can do it that fast, but I can learn. I can say
On a
hello,
little
thank
trip.
you, what's to eat, in those languages, or something like that, or where do we go shopping, or where's your local mall?
Venus, we appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I'm so glad that you was able to just even pop in for a little while and hang with us. We appreciate the love. Um, and we're definitely going to get with you.
Yeah, me and somebody definitely get with you about what we talked about earlier and what you let me know about. And I'm gonna definitely check you out, later on. But thanks for checking us out. See you then.
Mhm.
But yeah, what was the other one?
Just letting you guys know, Sandals not only is Sandals Resort, but they also own. They have one underneath the umbrella called Beaches, and even though it's pretty much the same thing, but beaches tend to be like $1,000 cheaper. So I mean, you're getting the same service, same everything, just a little bit cheaper. So I mean, why not go with beaches? And you got the same location just about too.
hmm
Um,
one thing that's gonna be different about Vegas is the heat. So I don't know if you can hang with the heat, but they do have that dry heat out there in Vegas. But you still get that coastal breeze, but not as fast as you do in Los Angeles. But I don't recommend nobody move to Los Angeles right now because everything is going high, sky high, and they building several stadiums. They even building a stadium in Las Vegas, for the Raiders. So things are going to go up too because they're expecting a lot of fans from California to come on in, but it's not going to go up as much, probably the it might be cheaper than Colorado. I can tell you that. What is okay? Yeah, my family lived in Vegas for years. My grandmother bought several houses in Las Vegas, so we would go there every summer to hang out with them every summer as a child. And then I became when I was adult, I started going on my own and just going taking solo trips. Yes, I was doing a lot of partying back then. Good partying, what I'm saying? I knew how to get home safely. But it was fun.
right.
What you say? Hey,
Then I
that's
got. Go
that's for
ahead.
2 to 3 years from now. Oh, okay. That's wonderful to learn to speak another language. Casey learned to speak Italian and sweep sound off her feet. We got our own language too.
So silly.
But anyway,
Um,
no. But I do like. I would love to learn that language too because we were thinking about Farsi, and but I would like to learn Maliana. We have some friends that from Maliana. I would like to learn that language.
yeah, they're Indian, so
Yeah.
that's one of the dialects that they speak, and it's pretty cool to just learn this one because it's kind of um
You say,
um.
man.
She said, "Man, I go to Vegas almost every year and every season. Heat. That's what air conditioning pools are for, dude. LOL.
Right.
Um, I mean, Vegas is hot. Don't get me wrong. When you go in the summer, I'm sure Vegas is as hot as Texas, and it's that dry
Nah,
heat.
it's different.
As I said, that dry heat where Texas you got that humidity. That's
Yeah.
only different, but it's hot. I mean, you ain't got no AC in Vegas, kind of.
Vegas is hot day and
Man,
night. It
it's
don't
hot.
matter. But the humidity is different, from here to there. So you can bear it a little bit, but that humidity is killer, you know. But heat is heat, you know.
Yeah, so.
Oh, you haven't been to Cuba, Dave? Yeah, we would like to go. I mean, hopefully they can open this up. When they change all this political stuff, we ain't into all that. We want to go over there and when they start, opening the borders back up. I would like to go over there. Well, we can still go. We just got to go through the process. So trying to fly over there and do all of that, it's cool. But I like when it was out of Florida and New York and stuff like that. You know, but we're gonna try it again to try to get out there. Mexico is fine. We've never had a problem. No.
You
I
can
haven't
ask
had a problem
the
either.
question because I can't see it.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't had a problem in Mexico either. It's just on the west coast, out of Los Angeles, in Puerto Vallarta and Mazatlan and Cabo San Lucas, they've been having some issues out that way. So, like Tijuana area, because of the border been shut off, because a lot of people try to come in, they've been having a lot of issues and fights and little wars on that side because they got a lot of people from Honduras stuck there, and a lot of violence has been going on. So yeah, right now they got a lot of chaos going on because of this border thing, and that's what I mean by Mexico. But on this side, as far as Cozumel like the U.S. to me. It ain't no different. I went over there. They had everything that I had. We had back home. They got what was it Harley Davidson. They had the house. What was the House of Blues? It was something they had over there. I can't remember.
In Vegas.
No, no, no. In
Oh, you talking about it Cozumel?
Cozumel, yeah.
Oh yeah. It Cozumel is a little bit commercial, so they do have a lot of places that you would see, at other ports. Was it Fat Tuesdays? They had
Yeah.
it's one right next to Three Amigos. I know that sound a little funny, but yeah,
No,
you in
I feel you,
Mexico,
Angela.
you can go eat at Three
Yeah, that
Amigos.
humidity ain't no joke. Nope.
What else they have? They have a lot of stuff. We were somewhere. They actually had the Hard Rock Cafe. I'm trying to remember what port we was at, and I want to think one of those Jamaica. We was
Right.
somewhere in Jamaica, and they had that. Was it Hard Rock Cafe? So, but I don't remember which one to say.
How is it hot rock?
Yeah, Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but as far as fine, what we had. I, I,
Oh, your phone died.
yeah, it's there. Oh, so
Oh,
you need
okay.
to post the question because I can't see it.
No, they're just saying about Starbucks. Oh,
Let's say, then again, she wasn't. Then again, she wasn't. Uh, then again, she wasn't in a touristy part. She went with some college friends, and they did the real Mexico, where they ate the real Mexican food and spoke the real Mexican people language about real issues. I would love to go eat some real Mexican food. Like sometimes people tell me not to eat street food, but
please.
I don't mind it. To me, street food be like the best food. I mean, certain things, of course, like we were talking about earlier, water and so forth. You get some kind of drink, you want to get it out of a bottle, of course. But when it comes to street food, and you see them actually cooking it right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? That stuff is like it's the best tasting food ever, especially for some authentic Mexican food. I mean, that's some good stuff.
What we do is we don't use neither, because when you go and travel, it depends. I mean, if you're going out of the country, depending on where it's at, we use cash. We try to use a minimum of a small bills. So, if you ever get stolen, they didn't steal the majority of money, because you have to worry about, what I'm saying, theft, too, at the same time. So you want to be careful how much money you bring with you. Cards, a lot of people, it's not acceptable. What I'm saying? They, in their country, but certain areas they do accept Visa, which is good to use. So I would use my credit card, not my debit card. The credit card is insured, debit card is not. If they steal your money, then you ain't getting it back. But the credit card, any major credit cards, um, you can bring that because that's something you can cancel. You can cancel your other card too, but more likely if they already snatched your money up, you ain't gonna get that back. So it just depends. But for us, like we went to Jamaica, a friend of mine had an issue with one of the ATMs, but they went to their grocery store, was able to use it. So you got to remember the currency flips over when you use it because your bank corrects that. What I'm saying? So it might be high, and then once they use it, it goes down. They adjust the currency.
Yeah, that's good to know because every time you go to it, you want to know about your money. wherever you're going to make
Uh,
sure you use the best thing or the right thing to use. And
oh, I went too
um,
far. I went past the thing. I went to the top.
oh, definitely, glad you guys got so many questions for us. We don't mind answering them. We thank y'all. Keep those questions coming. I'm glad y'all can join us tonight on our live feed. Um, and whatever little questions you have regarding travel, anybody have any latest cruise news, you want to tell us, we definitely want to talk about that too. Oh, Senor Frog in Mexico and in the Bahamas. Are you visiting Senor Frog in Mexico and the
No,
Bahamas?
I've been visited Papas and Beers in Mexico. That's one of the spots to go to. I've been to. I've never heard of Senior Frog. Um, I've never been there. But I may have heard a little bit about it some time ago, but I've been to Papas and Beers in Mexico. In the Bahamas, no, I've been to the Bikini Bottom in Bahamas, but that thing is wiped off the face of the earth. I mean, seriously, I saw it.
What
I
was that
saw the
hurricane called? I can't think of the name of it.
Irma,
Irma,
Irma.
yeah. That thing tore up so much stuff. So a lot of those little islands gonna be a while before anyone can even visit it. It's like it was never even there. So I mean,
What do you mean? You'll never eat Taco Bell? Oh, you would? You said you will never eat. You would never eat Taco Bell ever again in life?
why wouldn't you Taco Bell again ever again in life?
Or you saying us?
I mean, I know for a fact that offensive Mexican people don't even like Taco Bell. I remember years ago they did a research on it, and Taco
Oh,
Bell
I got
was
what you
not the
said.
favorite.
I'm sorry, you a little slow here. Yeah, I know. I believe that I've had authentic Mexican food from from a mother and a grandmother. From Mexico descent, and they get down. They don't even use cheese. I don't even know. They real Mexico. They don't use cheese in their food.
No, I know.
Mexicans.
What I like is their tamales. I think that's like one of my favorite things that
Yeah.
they make. I love their tamales and that hot masa and corn. I mean, it's nothing like it. You can eat that with anything. Beans, cheese, meat. It don't even matter. That hot
Yeah.
masa is good. So,
Yeah, but we gonna be on here for about the next 7 minutes. We just gonna stay over a short time because Shawn got some things to take care of, and do it. But we can really appreciate everybody coming on in there and hanging in there. We wanted to try out this. And I want you always, everybody, to be brutally or truthfully honest to let us know how things went. Because even though we were trying out something tonight to make sure that the live stream was okay and stuff like that, we just want to make sure that we're broadcasting it in clarity and stuff like that. I could tell that it was a little dim, but at the same time, we want to make sure that we give y'all the best.
quality that we can provide so we can, just let us know how we do, definitely thumbs up. And, I know a lot of people have been popping in and out. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. We do travel news, tips, and cruise. We talk about everything, like what people say, what they say, from like the kitchen sink to something, but everything from A to Z. And no questions are off limits, pretty
Yeah,
much.
we're gonna start doing more videos. Like I was just trying to get all my cruise stuff out the way, but we're gonna do also our videos on different locations as well as Las Vegas, things to do, Los Angeles, and different places that we've been to that we recommend. Things from Florida down to Arizona. So we got a lot of these videos I have in store. Also too, for those channels that are still trying to grow, I got some in store every Tuesday. I call it Techie Tuesday. To help channels grow and stuff like that. So we definitely shooting out video.
So definitely reviews on different hotels that we've been to, because a lot of people ask us a lot of time
Sorry,
where to
Caesar.
stay.
I don't
You
get
know,
your emoji. It didn't come through on this end. It shows little squares. Sorry.
no, no, you good. I was just saying we do other little things I'm definitely gonna try out some new. I guess it's some new Korean food stuff that I bought from the market, so you guys can. I'll let you guys know how I like eating Korean chips or Japanese chips and stuff like that. And I do have a favorite one. Probably our next live, I'll probably
Oh,
definitely show it to you guys so you guys can see it.
do me a favor, Sean, real quick. Flip that light on right there, because I didn't think about that. Because I have a light on this side onto the what this side of me, or my hand at? Yeah, this side of me, and it's shining where on her side we didn't turn the light on. Let me see if it's any better. It might have, but that's the reason why is the lighting was differently. We were trying something out different. Let me see how.
It's still a little bit dimmer on this side, so, but I mean, or I don't know if we could
Yeah,
see the
we were
camera at the
trying
same
out something.
time, just to try it out and check it out, see how it is. But you guys let me know. Did you guys see any difference just now, or do it look the same way to you? We did pop on some more lights to see if it made a difference. But I mean, it might not even be the lights. It could just be the camera. Um,
Yeah,
you know,
one is we using one camera, one a different camera.
yeah.
So
So one might have a little lower resolution. So who ain't but we just
anybody
want to
looking out
try it
for
out.
Black Friday? We looking forward to Black Friday, you guys.
Y'all know I'm always trying to catch a good bargain, so I have my little Black Friday list already, ready to go, ready to run to the stores. That's always a good time. Always been a family tradition. Can't wait to get out there and see what deals they have. Hopefully this year they have something awesome and great because the last few years been like bummers. Like
Yeah,
they really didn't have
I mean, they come
anything.
up with some latest technology or something. I mean, they keep going with the same old thing. I mean, people gonna get first it was 1 year, a whole bunch of phones. Now it's a whole bunch of TVs. How many TVs you gonna get? You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of bored with that. Then they try to come out with some the Google whatever talk thing,
I
the
think
Google
everybody and
Home.
their mama have TV at home at this time in life. I mean, so we'll see whatever they come up with. I'm sure. Hey, these are big business. They're always trying to make a sale, so I'm sure they're gonna definitely try to find something everybody's into right now to try to give you a little deal on it. But I mean, that's my best time of year. Love Black Friday. Love doing it. Love looking for a sale. And now, especially, you can order everything online. So where you going, cruising, traveling, no matter what it is, you can always get your accessories and little things that you need. I do have a question.
Let me answer this question real
Oh,
quick,
go
babe.
ahead.
Yes, actually, we do a lot of extensive research when we're doing looking at the ports because we want to know the weather first of all. Then we want to know if there is the safety and how far to go out. What I'm saying way well beforehand. Because when you're going somewhere, you want to make sure this is not your country, this is not your area's expertise. So you want to make sure wherever you go, you well versed in the safety. Because I'm all about safety. I'm not going nowhere and then something happens. So we got to make sure that's number one first when we checking out port. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are just like, oh, I'm on a trip, nothing's gonna happen to me. No, that no. We actually have a video coming out this week. We're going to talk about that. But we definitely extensive research on where we're going.
I mean, we like to know, safety is always better. We always want to know, what we're getting a little bit into and what the place is known for. We may find a lot of different reviews and ratings on different things, and some things we want to try out, and then we'll just go and make our own judgment on it. But you definitely, want to do some kind of research before you hit any port. It gives you a better idea of what excursions you even want to do.
And to answer your question, Angela, yes, around Black Friday, normally Cyber Monday, they have those deals for cruises because they know everybody's trying to spend money around that time, and they try to jump on it by lowering the prices. So we normally look for our cruises for the following year around that time too.
Yeah, they not only do they lower prices, but they also have like good deposits. where it might say, tonight only $50 for two people, deposit, blah blah blah. Where it may have been 300 or 350 to make the same deposit on that cruise. So they always give like good little deals around that time. So just definitely keep your eyes out and open for that.
And you guys, this is the end of our video. I try to stick to our time. It will be longer next time, but we got things to take care of and stuff like that. And don't forget, to subscribe if you're new here. But I know these are all people we know of and all our family here. So we thank you for hanging in with us. Thanks. Hey, Papa's and Beers. Oh yeah, Papa's and Beers. When I first time went to Papa's and Beers, it was off the hook. They were doing some wild stuff up there. But see you guys later, and thanks for tuning in, and appreciate it. And we always on what, Sean? Vacay
Vacay
mode.
mode.
So definitely we'll see y'all next Friday. If we well, we're gonna probably go live tomorrow if we do the SOS band. So y'all want to look out for that. We're gonna have some entertainment going on. But see you guys later. Thanks, Angela. Thanks, A3 plus family.
Especially you
Uh,
guys that's in a different hour zone from us. I know some of you guys is even later. So appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out. Oh, you were saying thanks to somebody
yeah.
else.
Caesar and Dave and Aaron. Thank you guys for tuning in with us. Definitely, I want to see you guys live one day. So we can come check you guys out.
All
But
right.
see you guys again on vacay mode. Talk to you guys later.
Bye for now.